I'm not proud of what happened, but at the time, I'll tell you like I told the jury, split second decisions, and I tried to do the best I could, and I think that myself and Cook and the jail staff did a great job. We did good.
First at 6, reaction to the not guilty verdict in the federal excessive force trial of suspended Marlboro County Sheriff Charles Lemon. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Trish Williford.
And I'm Edward Moody. The case centered on this body camera footage of an inmate being tased 6 times inside the Marlboro County Detention Center.
News 13's Jackie Labrizzi followed this trial from the beginning and got reaction from one of Lemon's attorneys.
One of the attorneys representing Charles Lemon was Morgan Martin. He says their goal was an acquittal and they were successful. During Lemon's 5-day trial, Martin filed for 2 acquittals, which the judge denied, saying there was enough evidence for the jury to determine a conviction. But after an hour of deliberations, the jury decided Lemon wasn't guilty. Martin says he's not aware of any legal actions following this case, but he talked about what's next for Lemon.
As Charles said last night, he's trying to rest and recover a little. This has been a difficult ordeal for him. But Charles loves Marlboro County, and he's born and raised there, as you heard in court, and he wants to certainly do what's best for the county.
In 2021, Governor Henry McMaster suspended Lemon from office until he was acquitted. But now that that's happened, McMaster would have to reinstate him. Martin said Lemon didn't run in either of the primaries, so his name will not be on the ballot during the general election this November. Martin says cases like this are unique because it's law enforcement prosecuting a law enforcement officer and has to be approved by the U.S. Department of Justice. Kyle Morgan, an assistant political science professor at Francis Marion University, breaks down why cases like this usually don't get tried.
Prosecutors are dependent upon police to bring them cases to try, and the police are dependent upon prosecutors to prosecute the cases that they bring. And so there is this symbiotic relationship between them. And in this one, it does get flipped, where the two sides are now adversarial.
Morgan says the outcome wasn't surprising because the use of force is routine in various systems, especially law enforcement. Morgan says situations like these are often dismissed because inmates have limited sources when incarcerated. He adds a jury may have less sympathy for someone who's incarcerated than someone who's been reelected as sheriff. I've reached out to the inmate, Jarrell Johnson, and his father, and have not heard back. I'm also awaiting a reply from the governor's office. Reporting in Conway, Jackie Labrizzi, News 13.